Is he American? I mean, he's dressed as American. I'm in my tailored $10,000 suits without a geeky hat on. I haven't got a mustache. I got all the women. I got money.
He just said, I paid $10,000. Why do you spend $10,000 on suit? It's a suit. It looks the same all the time. It's a black jacket, black pants, and a tie. You don't need to spend 10 bands on that. You spend 10 bands on it so you could say in a podcast that it costs 10 bands. But just dress well.
Accomplished as I am with every genetic gift God can.
All right, bro. Like, as accomplished I am with the genetic gifts of a man.
And maybe he noticed he could be one of those dudes, and he just fell for the grift. He was making money already. He was a really successful YouTuber. He didn't need to go for the full-on grift. Was he just greedy? Did he, like, brainwash himself at some point? I don't understand. Dude, Knees sent me this, and it's sad. It is sad. Basically, watching this, I understand what I felt watching, like, older Sneako content. I hadn't realized. Sneako actually had a brain some time ago.
If I was him, I'd hate us. I'd hate you. Of course he does. Of course he does. Don't get mad at the dude. He's fat, he's short, he's clearly lonely, he's wearing f***ing baggy-ass shorts. All
right, now they're...
Wait, why is it muted now? Oh, crap. I accidentally muted the video.
Okay, well, yeah, he did call him an incel, but you shouldn't be, like, physically talking about another man on that level.
Is he American? He looks he's dressed as American. I'm in my tailored $10,000 suits.
Okay, so they're making fun of Ethan Klein here, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is... The picture's a bit blurry, so I'm not sure.
A geeky hat on. I haven't got a mustache. I got all the women. I got money.
He just said, I paid $10,000. Why do you spend $10,000 on suits?
True.
It's a suit. It looks the same all the time. It's a black jacket, black pants, and a tie. You don't need to spend...
Why? He used to not buy into all this materialistic bullshit. Like, this is so sad. This is so sad. Where did he go wrong? How did he lose himself? I actually really want to know.
10 bands on it so you could say in a podcast that it costs 10 bands. But just dress well.
I got the Bugatti, I got the jet.
It's true, but no.
Of course he hates us.
Of course, but it's just an amazing...
I got a jet, I see this one, I don't know, man. Like, these self-help dudes are just are too full of themselves. Like, why are you yelling about your jet on a podcast?
And he sees, like, okay, he doesn't see completely through it. He maybe doesn't yet see, like, the insecurity behind those self-help dudes, but he sees the bullshit, right? He's like, why are you guys sitting on a podcast yelling about your Bugattis? What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Lack of self-awareness for somebody like that. It's actually almost an impressive lack of self-awareness for someone like that to look at someone like me who's as accomplished as I am with every genetic gift God can.
All right, bro. Like, as accomplished I am with the genetic gifts of a man and the physical superiority of my body. So why are you like, bro? You're wearing a shiny bomber gold jacket with open and sunglasses on. You look like a video game character. You look like what a 12-year-old would pick as his GTA.
Actually true.
All right, there's self-help for men, and then there's also just jerking yourself off to other men. Because right now you're like, I'm a high-value, genetically superior man. Like, bro, button up your jacket, B. These guys, like, women, in the chat, there's like maybe 6 of you here. Do you think that these guys are going to be fun to date? I guess I don't know them, and I'm judging it off of 2 minutes of a podcast where they're defending themselves being called incels. I guess they'd be fun, like, because, like, I think this guy on the left is a fighter or stuff like that. So, like, a woman will enjoy that. But based on this so far, do you think that they're giving, like, the charming personality that women want to be charmed? That's actually takes precedent over the rest of the superficial stuff that men always talk about on this podcast. Women want to have a good time.
He nails it. Like, I don't get it. How can you go from this to what he's now? This is crazy. And maybe you're right, Jokesta. Maybe he noticed he could be one of those dudes, and he just fell for the grift. But he was making money already. He was a really successful YouTuber. He didn't need to go for the full-on grift. Was he just greedy? Did he, like, brainwash himself at some point? I don't understand. Or maybe he just, like, continued watching. Like, I'm seeing this pause on, and there's this comment here in his chat. Gotta watch more of Andrew. Like, is it that? Is it that he just, like, went down the rabbit hole? What went wrong? The GTA character was so good. Yeah, that was a really good line. I wonder what made him change his mind so hard. Sneako is like the Christian preacher that used to run a satanic church, easily swayed. Yeah, maybe that. His girl got while he watched. Something wired in his brain and he switched up. Cuckoldry, not even once. We now know it thanks to Groscore. Did you watch the Tate docu? It turns out that anyone who gets someone to sign up for Tate's gets 40% of the proceeds. It's a I know there's like the whole pyramid scheme thing going on with his class sign up thing. But I haven't watched the docu, no. Maybe that's how it started. Sneako saw he can make bucks on the Ponzi. Yeah, it could just be greed. Like that's what Jokes is saying too. He could have just gone full greed, which would be really sad as well. I mean, like there definitely are things I could compromise on for money as well. But Jesus Christ, I wouldn't be able to compromise after like seeing what he sees. He sees the absurdity. He sees through their bullshit, and yet he still chooses to grift for them. Like, damn. Well, he literally got cuckolded several times after that relationship. He got on the Andrew Tate stuff. Yeah, I guess it woke up some like deep insecurities, and he found salvation in the Andrew Tate stuff. I don't know. Greed and some sort of negative cloud whoring like Tate and Yi. Yeah, maybe. And like a combination of all of this, I don't know. I thought you were joking. No, it's a real story. So Sneako has told it in like interviews where he had this like really traumatic experience with cuckoldry or like opening the relationship where he saw his girlfriend being by another dude and it really affected him. I haven't watched that interview, so I don't know how it affected him. Did he like think it was hot and was weirded out by that, or did he just realize it was not for him and he needs an exclusive monogamous relationship? I have no clue what happened. I did not watch that interview, but something happened along those lines.
Oh, he's talking about the time I went to a swinger party.
You did?
Yeah.
How was that? I still haven't even done that.
It was weird. It was weird.
I keep going to porn parties and nobody's they're all boring, dude. They do all their banging in private, I'm pretty sure.
It's better.
Yeah.
Swinger parties are weird, and I realize it's mostly older people and ugly people who want to do, or like, who would rather have threesomes, but they need to just be around other people.
But did you have sex at it? Or
yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah,
okay.
I did. Only with my girl.
You went with a girl, okay. Yeah. But were there like a lot of people fucking out in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Damn, see, I still haven't been to a party like that.
Yeah.
That would be
it just smells bad. It smells bad. It's a weird vibe. I was listening, you know Patrice O'Neal?
Yeah.
Patrice O'Neal put me onto that. He's saying that was the best way to, that's what I thought was the best way to start an open relationship. Because he's saying that it needs to be fair, that if I'm going to the chicks, then she's got to be able to do it too. So I'm like, all right, let me be around it, and nah.
All right, this is my idea. Thing. This is my thing.
What do you think about horses? Sorry, I just saw VAUSH. Obligatory VAUSH horse compilation, right? Am I right?
When I say horse, I mean horse. Because people, you know, and this is one of those, like, it's one of those, like, you know, everyone shirks now. But if a human had a horse, you know, just somehow, whatever, people would be lining up to them, and not just any people.
Okay. Obligatory uncomfortable, true as well. Wait, what is this?
I'm a little uncomfortable with that.
Like, VAUSH is a great content creator, and he has a bunch of great stuff out there. But the moment he talks about horses,